Welcome, Balatro. 99% of the people that see this are going to know what this game is. It is the epitome of deck building auto battle roguelikes. This took the game industry by storm and kind of created a precedent around what these auto battlers that involve card and more of the Casino Royale-esque themes really should be expected. Along the lines with this, games further pushed past Dungeons and Degenerates or Dungeon Clawper, which I'll go over and just kind of play and vibe with later on, which kind of follow the same premise as these ones. I'm not good at this game, but I wanted to play it, and I'll probably cut in clips here and there of other runs that I've had. Good, bads, mostly of me losing because that's what is expected. But still a fun game to enjoy. Something that you can do within that 20 to 30 minute time frame and not have to look back on it again. The progression in this type of game is less about what you get after each round, but more about the cards that you have available to you. I have not completed many runs of this game at all. I've probably beat it 5 or 6 times out of my 4 or 5 hours of actually playing the game. But it's still worth the look. This game created the renaissance that we see in these roguelike card games or these roguelike deck builders, and I just wanted to look back and actually enjoy what's going on. I honestly don't even think I'm going to be passing this run right now, because I didn't grab a Joker to be really playing off of in Spades or Debuff. Alright. Think. Got nothing. Whoa. I'm gonna discard the bottom 4 and hope for high cards. Need a jack. Play the pair with the extra cards so we can refill our hand. Discard one more time. We'll play the full house. Even though this card's debuffed, I'll still get the bonus for the full house multiplier. 9, 8, 6, 5, 5, 3. Get rid of that. 6. 9, 8, 4, 3. This doesn't help at all. We're gonna Hail Mary this one real quick and hope for the best. We did not get the best. We didn't even get the worst. There's definitely a way that I could beat this run. I'm clearly not smart enough to see that way, though. Oh, play this, lose real quick, restart the run. I enjoyed this game because it's pretty punishing. Compared to a lot of the other ones, I think it has decided to be tougher because of how limited it really is. Sometimes you get those runs where you're just on fire the entire time, hitting these massive multipliers, and you know what you're doing each time. But on the flip side, a lot of the times you can get burned. Not have good enough cards to really push you to the next ante. Getting to 8 is surprisingly hard for a lot of runs because you just don't get those multipliers. You're RNG'd out of hell. I still think it's a very fun game to play when it comes to just the simplicity, like I said, but not just that, but the replayability. That it's in its own right has been the reason why people come back to Balatro over and over again. I already have 0 money, so that means nothing to me. Copies the ability of Joker to the right. I like this more for now. I should get a massive, yeah. Sometimes 8 or plus 16 to the multiplier instead. No cards, plus nothing. Alright. Boon packs. No hollows. Looks like we're doing a pair run. Pick up this just for now because we really don't have anything else to go off of. Play this next. Meaning we're going off of a pair run right now. Its full houses are probably going to be our best friend. And 2 of kind. Or 2 pair. There's nothing in the right line giving you a 2 pair should be giving you that much on any 3. I really just can get card second hollow, so I might have to start hunting through tarot cards to see if I can get those upgrades on these. Last card, planet, gold card. Pens are always good. Out of my pocket. Only one type of hand this round. I think we're going to work for getting a 2 pair. All that the hand, because admittedly they're giving us so much that if I could upgrade and downgrade a lot of the cards around the 8, 10s, and jacks, I would probably do that right now. Almost 4,000 just for that. I can only play 2 pairs again, so let's see if we can just burn out as many of these, pick up pairs, and that's the run. This is all we're going to be doing. Preferred tarot card use. I don't have tarot card production, but I do like the sound of that. With this, pick up an extra hand. I need none of those next round. 3 uncommon joker. Let's see. Turn 4. Fair. We can consistently do this, especially if I can get like hollow or foil on top of this lusty and keep my hearts into play. It'll be perfect. Downside though is if I only bank on the hearts, I could get debuffed from a boss later on. Yep. Draw cards. Or 3 into hearts. Top 3. the wall, just really large. But we know our play. Keep the 4 cards rolling. I don't know if that's going to be enough, though. We might have to go for a full house here. Even with these being at level 1, plus 50 chips, plus 3, say 6. We're gonna go for a flush. I said a flush. This is probably gonna be our best bet. Very good. Still only 2 hands to make 10k, and that one only gave us 7. That was probably the best hand we could make. With that being said, we can move this back to pairs. Just something like this and hope that the hand shows up to be a little bit more than what we expect. Yeah. With this being said, the end of the run for us. That's Balatro. It's the seed. If you guys want to play this run, probably do better than I do because I am terrible at this game. And with that being said, I'll just cut into me ranting about more video game genre. Run counter 2. Let's see how far I make it this time. Add foil. I'll take it. All of these are useless to me, and let's just pray that we get 20, 30, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 2. Not enough. I'll play it. Definitely learned, like, the more I'm playing this game, that I'm terrible at these types of card games. I have the experience from being a kid of, like, playing card games with the family, but this is completely different compared to what those days are. More strategy, more thinking, more making sure that what I'm doing is the absolute best option. Even though it may seem like the best option, it very much so most likely is not. Got this card last time, but this time it's foil, so it's going to be an extra. I want to make sure I'm using as many tarot cards as possible. If we can find a joker that gives us more tarot cards, it'd be great. Times 3 multiply at least 16 in a deck. I want to get this because I can use tarot cards to enhance the deck, but this will create more tarot cards if I'm using an ace and a straight. But we're going to go for here because a straight ace is a lot less common than holographics. Great. Common jokers. Not terrible 2 common jokers, but still not the greatest. we'll have to run with these until we get a... I can get this tarot card going a lot more. I'll be set. I'll play this hand. Make sure we can get some money going, because the economy in this game is a lot more valuable than I originally thought it would be. After my first few runs, I realized that without the good economy and making sure that I'm upgrading cards like viably and over a consistent manner, I'm just wasting a ton of time playing like really terrible decks. I know there's other decks that I could choose to use, and a lot of the times those decks are going to be better. But playing with the classic deck definitely has me thinking in different ways. That being said, like, deciding on what the right card and what is the right one to be used is... Ooh, love that. I can keep him around for a lot longer now. Any money, though. I can sell something almost each time. Getting a negative of one of these cards would probably be the best. However, a lot of the times that you want the negative, you'll never find the negative. It's very hard to get a negative, I've learned. Didn't know that, though. It's a planet, I'll take that. Last one, because we're trying to get enough enhanced cards in my deck, and I only have one so far. So I need wilds, I need more tarots, I need things like that. With 5 cards. Oof. Read that. I reset that Annie, so now I'm going to be decked down a lot lower than I expected to be for the first run. So technically I would be on 4, but I'm playing like I'm on 1. I'm gonna do this one, skip this one, play the Annie. And hopefully that will be enough. I really do like this voucher, and I don't have much. It's holographic, so I'm going to sell this, upgrade him for now. Have enough to buy this, so I get more holographic jokers inside the shop. Skip this blind and continue. If I can find something that really pumps, the blueprint's going to be a huge card to have. The level is decreased, so what? None of our things are really upgraded right now, so it doesn't matter too much. All of our multipliers happen way after. Yeah, if a 2-pair can get me 5,000 on average, I think we're in a pretty good spot when it comes to cards are fewer. Not a good thing for me, but ×3. I want to keep the hands as aged as possible, which or take that, so our rerolls are going to be lower. Not repeat the types of hands. So, Jack. This doesn't do much, but it will, like, randomly, if we really cater into a hand, blow up in proportion when it comes to what it can do for us. Alright, let's finish this hand and let's make sure we can get this planet card going. I think I'm just gonna burn until... Wait, no. That right there. I can't count. Perfect. Flush. Such a good amount. Get that card. I think the flower pot's a really good card overall. Like getting a planet card each time. However, there is the downside that the flower pot can't really be used often, because I don't have a deck per se that can really capitalize on what it can do. I have even amounts of cards just about, but I don't have the knowledge / like the ability to play every single card each time. Really not getting much here, so I'm going to play this 2-pair just so I can get some points on the board, knowing that my multipliers are going to carry me through most of this. And hope that I get something a little bit better at the end. Might keep those 5s. Oh, right here. When I get each one, it's such a big increase, but it's very inconsistent when it comes to that increase. I want to keep using as many tarot cards as possible so I can keep getting uses out of Joker here for fortune telling. However, discard that. Sure. Knowing that I need to keep those seals and things like that is going to definitely help pursue a better amount of cards. I only have one hand left and I have to make it up. So I think the best bet I'm going to have is actually all of these and get another flush going. My flush is the highest upgrade that I have on top of the extra multipliers. Most cards on the board. And I didn't make it. I hate this little guy. Mocks me every time I lose. Go ahead and take the seed as well. And knowing I only got to Annie 7 boss and then Annie 6 here, hope you guys enjoyed. I just wanted to really look back into what Balatro is. This game is simplistically perfect in my eyes, but there are a lot of things that could be done with it, and that's why you see the modding community for this game really exploded, because you have the Pokemon version that I've seen and a few others that are trickled in to kind of keep that replayability, even though there isn't much content left in the game, fresh. That being said, I'll probably find another roguelike, a survival game, a sim game, things like that, just to keep looking into the genres and just little serotonin drip. Till next time, see you.